Hey guys, Mega Scatterbomb here. I'm working on another video. This video is going to be on quick play and casual mode, and I've written part of the script for it, most of the script. I'm also going through and doing research for all the various things I want to talk about, because research is important. Got to get your facts straight. But holy fuck, it has been frustrating because the TF2 Wiki is being a real pain in the ass. So if you're not familiar with the TF2 Wiki, it's basically like the Wikipedia for TF2. And this is what it's supposed to look like on the left. You know, you got your logo, you got your sidebar, table of contents, all that good shit. And on the right, this is what half the pages look like when I try to load them. No formatting, all the styling is broken and shit. And that's assuming it loads at all. Like, this is good enough. I can read. But a lot of the time, it just doesn't want to load at all. Like, watch, I'll try and load it now. And it'll just constantly refresh. And it's doing nothing. And then I'll try in a private window. And I'll make sure my ad block is disabled, and I'll refresh, and it will still probably fail to load. Now, obviously I looked into this before I jumped to making a video on the subject to complain and bitch to you all, and on one of the talk pages for the wiki, there's this post about when these errors will be fixed. It was uploaded 9th of December, and apparently, I mean, even though the site is teamfortress.com, apparently Valve doesn't interfere with the running of the site unless the site administrators specifically ask for their involvement. And they say in this post somewhere, yeah, they don't interfere with the wiki. Apparently it wouldn't help. Valve's involvement would not help, and they don't need it. Problems being worked on, it's just very complicated and not something that can be easily fixed. So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I would like to know more, because there hasn't really been any updates since this post in early December, and it's been 3.5 months since then. So I mean I don't know what the issue is, but I feel like 3.5 months would be enough time to fix this one complicated issue that seems to be plaguing the site. And yeah, I mean, this isn't the only time I've run into it. I've run into this many times before when I was working on the previous video and whatnot. And at least then, with enough persistence, I was able to get the page to load. But it seems to have gotten worse. Like, this is my third take of recording this, and every single time it's failed to load the main page. And like, I was lucky to get even this broken state and be able to read the information that I needed. Now, of course, the site is run by community members, so I don't want to go too hard on them, because they are giving up whatever free time they have to put towards the site. But at the same time, this is a website that is running on Valve's domain, and that they apparently can help with. They apparently can help with it if it's requested. And it's also on their official website. It's right up here, linked at the top. And like clicking it just takes you to a dead page. And so it's like, I mean, we're in this awkward spot where it's like Valve endorsed, but it's also community run. So it's like, do I go full tilt with the do I go full tilt in how angry I am, or do I like back off because it's community? I don't know. I just want to raise awareness for the issue in the hopes that it will motivate someone somewhere to like get this issue resolved once and for all. And if Valve steps in and helps with that and speeds that up, then great for me. But you know, you can imagine for a moment that if you just saw the teamfortress.com domain being used, and you just assumed because of that Valve was responsible for the site, and seeing like these errors pop up constantly, like what impression would that give you if you thought this was Valve's negligence at work. I mean, we've all seen how they are when it comes to the base game. I wouldn't blame someone for erroneously thinking that Valve was entirely responsible for this. But apparently, it's the community admins in charge of this site say it's being worked on, and it's not an easy fix apparently. And I have no reason not to believe them on that front. Web development is complicated. I have experience in that field. But it would be nice to have some kind of update or roadmap or something, to just let me know if and or when this issue is going to be resolved. And, I'm not asking for any like campaigns or shit from you guys. I'm just stating my experience. You guys don't have to do anything. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Hopefully the next video will be done soon. If I need to fact check anything, I can always run it past just friends that have experience in the areas that I need information on. Yeah, so hopefully, I think that's everything I want to talk about. We'll see what happens in the coming days after this video gets uploaded. I hope I don't cause too much of a stir. Just enough to get the site resolved and no more. That would be ideal. Anyway, thanks for dealing with my ramblings for however long I've been recording. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.